Love can be one of the most powerful emotions a person experiences, yet not everyone feels comfortable expressing it openly. Some people wear their hearts on their sleeves, while others keep their feelings carefully hidden, even when those emotions grow stronger every day. This is especially true when someone is falling deeply in love, but isn't ready to tell anyone about it. Fear of rejection, uncertainty about the future, past heartbreaks, or simply a private personality can all make a person keep their feelings to themselves. However, even when words are missing, actions often reveal the truth. Have you ever felt like a guy might have strong feelings for you, but he never actually says it? Maybe he constantly checks on you, remembers small details about your life, or seems unusually happy whenever you're around. These behaviors may not seem significant at first, but they can be powerful clues about what's happening in his heart. When someone is falling hard for you, their emotions often appear through subtle actions, thoughtful gestures, and consistent attention rather than direct confessions. Understanding these signs can help you see beyond surface-level interactions and recognize the deeper emotions that may be developing. While every person is different and no single sign can guarantee that someone is in love, patterns of behavior often tell a meaningful story. The way he looks at you, prioritizes your happiness, supports your goals, and finds reasons to stay connected can reveal feelings he may not yet be ready to discuss openly. In today's world, relationships can sometimes feel confusing. Mixed signals, fear of vulnerability, and uncertainty about emotions can make it difficult to understand what someone truly feels. That's why paying attention to actions is often more important than focusing only on words. People can hide their feelings verbally, but their behavior usually reflects what is really happening inside. Small acts of care, genuine concern, and consistent effort often reveal far more than grand romantic speeches ever could. In this video, we'll explore 15 signs that suggest he's falling hard for you but won't tell anyone. These signs are based on common relationship behaviors and emotional patterns that often appear when a person's feelings become deeper than friendship or casual attraction. As you go through each sign, think about whether you've noticed these behaviors in someone special in your life. Remember, love is not always loud or obvious. Sometimes the strongest feelings are hidden behind quiet actions, thoughtful gestures, and moments that seem ordinary to everyone else. By recognizing these signs, you may gain a better understanding of what someone truly feels, even if they haven't found the courage to say it out loud yet. Let's dive into the 15 signs that reveal when a man is falling hard for you while keeping his feelings a secret. He finds reasons to stay connected. When a man is falling hard for you, he often looks for excuses to stay in touch, even when there is no important reason to do so. He might send you random messages, share a funny video, ask simple questions, or check in just to see how your day is going. These interactions may seem small, but they reveal a strong desire to remain present in your life. Even when he is busy, he finds moments to reach out because talking to you has become something he genuinely enjoys. He may not openly admit his feelings, especially if he is private or cautious, but his consistent effort to maintain contact speaks volumes. The connection itself becomes important to him. If he repeatedly creates opportunities to communicate and keep conversations going, it often means you occupy a special place in his thoughts and he wants to strengthen the bond between you. He remembers the smallest details about you. A strong sign that he is falling for you is his ability to remember things that most people would quickly forget. He recalls your favorite snack, the story you told weeks ago, the movie you mentioned wanting to watch, or even a small comment you made in passing. This happens because he pays close attention whenever you speak. Your words matter to him, and he naturally stores information about you in his memory. When someone develops deep feelings, they become genuinely interested in the details that make a person unique. He may surprise you by bringing up something you barely remember mentioning yourself. These moments show that he listens carefully and values what you share. Rather than focusing only on major events, he notices the little things because they help him understand you better. His attention to detail reflects emotional investment and growing affection that he may not yet be ready to confess. He gets jealous but tries to hide it. A man who is falling hard for you may feel jealous when other people get your attention, but he often works hard to hide those feelings. He might become quieter when you talk about another guy, ask subtle questions, or show slight discomfort without directly expressing why. Because he does not want to appear possessive or reveal his emotions, he tries to stay calm and act unaffected. However, his reactions can still give him away. Jealousy in this situation is usually not about control. It comes from caring deeply and fearing the possibility of losing your attention to someone else. He values the connection you share and secretly hopes to remain important in your life. Even if he keeps his feelings hidden from everyone around him, his emotional response can appear in small ways. When combined with other signs of affection, this hidden jealousy often indicates that his feelings are becoming much stronger. He prioritizes you over everyone else. When someone is falling deeply in love, they naturally begin placing the person they care about higher on their list of priorities. He makes time for you even when his schedule is full, responds when he can, and tries to be there when you need support. This does not mean he ignores other responsibilities, but he consistently shows that you matter. He may rearrange plans, remember important dates, or go out of his way to help you with something. His actions demonstrate that your happiness and well-being are important to him. Often, he does these things quietly without expecting praise or recognition. The effort becomes a reflection of how much he values your presence in his life. Even if he never tells anyone about his feelings, the way he chooses to spend his time and energy reveals the truth. People invest in what they care about, and his priorities begin showing exactly where his heart is. He looks at you differently than others. Of the clearest signs of growing feelings is the way he looks at you. His gaze often lingers a little longer than usual, and there is a warmth in his eyes that is difficult to fake. He may watch you when you are talking, smile when you are not looking, or seem completely focused whenever you are around. Eye contact becomes more meaningful because he enjoys observing you and being close to you. Even in a group setting, you might notice him looking toward you more often than anyone else. These moments happen naturally because his attention is drawn to you. He admires who you are and enjoys your presence, even during ordinary situations. While words can sometimes be hidden, body language often reveals emotions that people try to keep secret. The special way he looks at you can communicate affection, admiration, and emotional attachment long before he is ready to tell anyone how deeply he feels. He becomes protective of your feelings. When a man is falling hard for you, he becomes more aware of how his words and actions affect you. He does not want to see you hurt, disappointed, or upset. Because of this, he often chooses his words carefully and tries to avoid doing things that might cause you pain. If someone speaks negatively about you, he may quietly defend you or feel bothered by it. When you are having a difficult day, he wants to comfort you and make things easier. His concern comes from a genuine emotional connection, rather than a desire to control your life. He values your happiness and wants you to feel safe around him. Even if he keeps his feelings hidden from others, his protective nature becomes more noticeable over time. He pays attention to your emotions and often puts effort into making sure you feel respected, appreciated, and cared for whenever you are together. He checks on you without any reason. A man who is falling for you often finds himself wondering how you are doing throughout the day. This leads him to send messages, ask how things are going, or simply check in without having a specific reason. He is not contacting you because he needs something. He is reaching out because you are on his mind. Even a simple "How was your day?" can reveal a deeper level of care. He genuinely wants to know whether you are happy, stressed, excited, or worried. These regular check-ins show that your well-being matters to him. He may not openly discuss his feelings, but his consistent interest in your life says a lot. The more emotionally attached he becomes, the stronger his desire to stay connected. These small acts of attention often reflect growing affection and a wish to remain involved in your daily experiences, even when you are not physically together. He talks about the future and includes you. One of the strongest signs that he is developing serious feelings is when he naturally includes you in conversations about the future. He may mention future trips, upcoming events, personal goals, or plans months ahead and casually assume you will be part of them. This happens because he subconsciously sees you as someone important in his life. Even if he never directly says he loves you, his vision of the future begins making room for your presence. He enjoys imagining experiences that involve both of you and feels comfortable thinking long-term. These conversations are not always dramatic or obvious. Sometimes they appear in simple comments about things he would like to do together later. The key is that he consistently includes you in plans that extend beyond the present moment. When someone sees you in their future, it often means their feelings have grown much deeper than they are willing to admit publicly. He notices changes in your mood instantly. When a man truly cares about you, he becomes highly aware of your emotions. He can often tell when something is wrong even before you say a word. A slight change in your tone, facial expression, or energy may catch his attention immediately. He asks if you are okay because he genuinely wants to understand what you are feeling. This sensitivity develops because he pays close attention to you and values your emotional well-being. Many people overlook small emotional changes, but someone who is falling hard for you tends to notice them quickly. He may offer support, listen patiently, or simply stay by your side during difficult moments. His concern is not forced. It comes naturally because your feelings matter to him. The deeper his emotions become, the more invested he becomes in your happiness. His ability to recognize your moods often reveals a strong emotional attachment growing beneath the surface. He tries to impress you without being obvious. A man who is falling for you often wants you to think highly of him, even if he never admits it directly. He may work harder, talk about his achievements, improve his appearance, or show off certain skills when you are around. However, he usually does this in subtle ways, because he does not want to seem like he is trying too hard. His goal is not to brag, but to present the best version of himself. He values your opinion and hopes you will notice his positive qualities. You might see him becoming more confident, making extra effort with his appearance, or finding opportunities to demonstrate his abilities. These actions are often driven by a desire to earn your admiration. Even if he keeps his feelings private, his behavior reveals that your approval matters to him. Wanting to impress someone is often a sign that their opinion holds a special place in your heart. He supports your goals and dreams. When a man is falling hard for you, he genuinely wants to see you succeed. He listens when you talk about your ambitions, encourages you when challenges arise, and celebrates your achievements no matter how small they may seem. Instead of feeling threatened by your success, he feels proud of your progress and wants to help whenever possible. He may offer advice, motivate you during difficult times, or simply remind you that he believes in your abilities. His support comes from a place of admiration and care. He wants you to become the best version of yourself because your happiness matters to him. Even if he keeps his feelings hidden from others, his actions reveal how invested he is in your future. A person who truly cares does not just focus on what they can gain from a relationship. They also focus on helping the other person grow. His consistent encouragement is a strong sign of deepening emotional attachment. He opens up about personal things. Many people are careful about sharing their deepest thoughts, fears, and experiences. When a man starts opening up to you about personal matters, it often means he trusts you on a deeper level. He may tell you about childhood memories, personal struggles, family situations, or dreams he rarely discusses with others. This vulnerability is significant because it allows you to see a side of him that most people never experience. Trust and emotional intimacy usually grow together, and sharing personal information is often a sign that his feelings are becoming stronger. He feels comfortable being himself around you and does not feel the need to hide behind a perfect image. Even if he avoids discussing romantic feelings directly, opening up emotionally shows that you have become important to him. The more he shares his inner world with you, the more likely it is that he is developing a deeper connection that goes far beyond ordinary friendship. He misses you more than he admits. A man who is falling deeply for you often misses you even when he tries not to show it. He may look for reasons to message you, ask about your day, or find excuses to keep conversations going. When you have not spoken for a while, he might suddenly reach out with a simple question or comment just to reconnect. Although he may act casual about it, your absence affects him more than he lets on. He enjoys your presence and notices when you're not around. Sometimes he may mention things that reminded him of you, or bring up old conversations because you have been on his mind. These behaviors often reveal feelings that he is not ready to express openly. Missing someone is a natural result of emotional attachment, and the stronger the attachment becomes, the more noticeable the feeling grows. His efforts to reconnect often speak louder than any words he chooses not to say. He always finds time for you. No matter how busy life becomes, people usually make time for the things and people that matter most to them. When a man is falling hard for you, he consistently finds ways to fit you into his schedule. Even during stressful periods, he makes an effort to talk, meet, or check in. He may sacrifice free time, adjust plans, or stay up later than usual just to spend a few extra moments with you. This willingness to make time is a reflection of his priorities. He enjoys being around you and values the connection you share. While he may not openly discuss his feelings, his actions reveal where his attention naturally goes. Consistency is important here because it shows genuine interest rather than temporary excitement. If he repeatedly chooses to invest his time in you despite other commitments, it is often a sign that his feelings have become much deeper than he is willing to admit publicly. He acts nervous when you're around. Even confident people can become nervous when they are around someone they deeply care about. If a man is falling for you, he may sometimes appear unusually shy, awkward, or anxious in your presence. He might stumble over his words, laugh more than usual, fidget with his hands, or struggle to maintain his usual level of confidence. This nervousness often happens because your opinion matters to him. He wants to make a good impression and worries about saying or doing the wrong thing. The stronger his feelings become, the more pressure he may feel when interacting with you. Although he tries to appear relaxed, small signs of nervous behavior can reveal the emotions he is trying to hide. These reactions are often unintentional and difficult to control. When combined with other signs of affection, his nervousness can be a strong indicator that his feelings are far more serious than he is willing to tell anyone